Hey guys, what's up? It's Carmela Maniac. If you're new to my channel, sit down, take off your coat, stay a while, because today I will be breaking down and reviewing Heart of Gold by Shawn Mendes. This song will be one of the songs off his unreleased album called Shawn. Heart of Gold. This song starts off like a country song, with a lower guitar melody lead up which segues into strummed guitar chords. The first guitar is joined by a second guitar, and each of them are panned to opposite sides so that they don't interfere with each other. These two guitars kind of pick up each other's melodies and then carry that melody forward, only to hand it off to the other guitar again. They are like playing hot potato with the melody, and they sound so beautiful together, and they kind of play off each other. The word that's coming to my head when I hear these two guitars is river dance. Now, I'm not sure why, but maybe it's because I can see two parts of the river dancing together, while only one of the parts takes the lead at a time. Anyway, enough about the guitars. Honestly, the beat comes in after some vocal oohs, which sound like a group of females, but in all honesty, Shawn has kind of a high voice, so it could very well be him. The beat is brought in by some tom hits, which is very acoustic if I do say so myself. Honestly, this song sounds kind of like a modern country song. Like dang, what's up with all these pop/rap artists who are trying to dip their little toes into the country genre? Shawn's voice is kind of soft and liquidy, if that makes sense, so the modernness of the country song fits well with his kind of untraditional country vocals. Shawn's voice is doubled or just panned so that one half is on the left and one half is on the right, so that his voice takes up more space in the mix and compensates for the gentleness of his vocals. So let's keep listening. There's a lap steel part, and if you don't know what a lap steel is, it's the thing in SpongeBob. So how more country could you get? It sounds awesome in the song though, and matches the gentle vocal vibes. Oh yeah, and I just wanted to mention that the other Heart of Gold is by Neil Young, who is also kind of a country artist. Isn't that kind of funny? Nope. Back to the song. When we were young, we didn't care. The pre-chorus starts off when Shawn sings the line, "When we were young," and there's not much difference between the verse and the pre-chorus, except for the addition of what might be a classical flute, or just a regular flute, and also more lap steel. Somehow these two additions just make a huge difference. For the pre-chorus here, it sounds almost like there are multiple vocal parts that are harmonizing with Shawn, but they are all turned way down and mixed with hella reverb. Back to the song. You had a heart of gold. The chorus starts after all the instruments cut out for Shawn to sing "You Had a Heart Of," which creates a dramatic pause, creating tension to be released in the chorus. On the word gold, all the instruments drop back in, creating the first chorus. Was out of your control, underneath your skin and bone. Shawn has a couple of vocal tracks here which are an octave higher than him, whose volume is lowered and mixed with reverb. These are so beautifully light and golden. I don't know why they're golden, they just are. Oh wait, it's because he's actually singing the word gold. Let's keep listening. When he sings the word gold, he kind of crescendos each time he comes back to the root note of his very slow trill. That might have been a little convoluted, so I'll draw it out for you. Imagine this line is Shawn's vocal melody, the x-axis being time and the y-axis being pitch. Whenever Shawn hits this note here, the beginning of the vocal line or the top of the mountain, he sings very softly. As the melody goes on and he reaches here, the valley, he starts to get louder and continues to get louder until he reaches here, the next mountain, where he becomes quiet again. Then he starts a cycle all over again. This creates nice dynamism and makes the vocal line more pretty. Let's hear some more. The lap steel perfectly adorns Shawn's vocal lines in the chorus and carries the energy of the song even when Shawn isn't singing. The chorus is just a nice bittersweet melody that you just can't help sing along to while in your very new truck cruising down a very nicely paved road. Back to the song.
You had a heart of gold. I didn't cry.
On the last word of the chorus, gold, most of the instruments hit a note with him as he says the word gold, and the producers let all the parts ring out for a little bit until there's almost a moment of silence, creating suspense again, and then all the instruments come back in for the second verse. Let's keep listening.
Didn't even feel the pain. Then it hit me all at once.
The bass, lap steel, and flute are nixed from the arrangement, so the verse is a lot quieter.
When we were young.
Now everything comes back in for the pre-chorus for a bit of build-up in terms of the whole song. There are some added vocal parts here for the pre-chorus. It's a little call and response action. Let's hear more.
Heart of gold.
On the last line of the chorus, the same instrument dropout happens again, where everything plays a note along with Shawn when he sings the word gold. But this time, after everything rings out, the kick and other drums, plus a little guitar, hit multiple times, getting kind of faster to create momentum from silence for the last outro, which is a nice touch. Let's listen a little more. The last outro part is made up of background vocals, which again is a little strange because this should be the last hurrah of the song, but it still works. Let's finish out the song. The soft vocal chorus is joined and highlighted in a couple spots when Shawn sings a couple of embellishments in his chest voice. These make up a melodically beautiful outro. Even though most of the vocal parts are soft, they are doubled and mixed with reverb, so they take up enough space for this outro to be the last hurrah of the song. This song is a little strange in the way that the pre-chorus seems to be a little louder than the chorus itself, so they seem to be flipped. It seems like for the choruses, there seems to be more reverb on Shawn than the verses, which I feel like is a little odd, because reverb can make you sound softer. But I think it works really well because the choruses and pre-choruses are kind of big and dreamy moments, and the reverb really conveys that well. I'm pretty sure Shawn sang in his head voice for almost the entire song, except for the ending, which is interesting, but I totally see why Shawn made that decision. This song is like a quiet wonder. It's never really loud in any spot, but it's filled with gentle, beautiful melodies, making it a very pretty song. I think this song is definitely more pop than country, but I really like the small country elements that he added. This song feels very tender and filled with emotion, and I'm a big fan of it. This song kind of fights the whole idea that your song has to be loud to be a success or for people to actually hear it. It's soft but demands attention at the same time, making it a very captivating and endearing song. This song gets a 9 out of 10 on the millimeter. Good job, Shawn. I enjoyed this one. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this review, or even if you didn't, please consider subscribing to the channel. Let me know what you guys thought of Heart of Gold in the comments below. Keep listening, and I'll talk to you guys later.